Thursday edition of EpEcenter here on the Woodward Sports Network. We are your source for esports news, esports highlights, clips. If there's a screen involved, if there's a controller, we're probably talking about it. And if we haven't talked about it, we're going to talk about it already. And it's a big day. I mean, we got a ton to talk about. Battlefield Portal is going to change the game in esports and gaming forever. You know, not to mention a little bit of some actions and legal troubles going on with Blizzard and the COD League recap. But we're going to get back to that. Of course, you know we've switched the format on here. We flipped the switch. And we're doing top 10s first now. And let's just get right into it, boys.
Yeah, might as well.
Number 10, F121. The sim racer with an amazing overtake. So, yeah, he comes in and he makes the inside and he goes, hey, do you see the red cross line? I'm gonna sneak on by you. If you could please move. I'm trying to merge. I have to get home to my family. But we're driving in circles. So I don't know. There we go.
Yeah,
look at that.
Great take right there.
Great take.
Like how you want to pass him multiple times, and then he finally just got past that.
I just don't like games that don't have rocket launchers, man. Number 9, COD Cold War. Sekadekia. Not an insult, an actual name. Nice little shotgun. I'm not a shotgun guy. I've never been a shotgun guy.
Yeah, shotguns in this game are absolutely broken, and they're annoying to be up.
Ooh! Ooh! And then a little
shot.
Quick scope, no scope, whatever. It was just a quick scope. Oh, and then the flex on him. Hit him with the gang signs.
Shot.
Yep, that too.
I don't think that was a gang shot.
Are those gunshots or fireworks?
Was that a gang sign? No, it was a photo.
Ooh! Again. Number 8, Right 606. And this Madden clip is just, it shouldn't be real. So catches the ball and just, what?
What?
No!
That's one of the most.
I need answers.
Let me see that again.
EA be like, we're fixing the game. Have my eyes deceived me? I forgot the last part of that meme. My bad.
Chopped it up as glitch.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that was all glitchy. Number 7, Briscoe. Get him with the boom. Get glassed. He grabbed it and paused with it too. That's awesome.
And then between the legs.
Then the slam to finish. Gotta love it.
So clean.
Number 6, Smash Ultimate.
Just snagged it.
Yeah, he's just snagging it and then coming back. Boom.
Yeah, that
straight
was
through
an
it.
Clip.
Yeah, you just gotta keep watching that. It's just incredible, man.
The way he just like palmed it off the fucking backboard.
Oh yeah, man. Just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. What's up, Jenna? Checking in from Gaylord. Super Smash, number 6. Smash landing. Gets karma on a teabagger. Uh-oh. Oh, so he's taunting him. Boom! That's awesome.
Clean.
That's so sick.
Some Bowser on Bowser action.
Oh, yeah. Dude, look at that. Imagine getting that cocky. You know, one time, I won the game off of something similar, but in Madden. Number 5, Apex Legends. He's just going hard in the paint, as Waka Flocka Flame once said. To quote the great Flocka. Boom. Got picked off. Love it, man. Yeah, I tried. I tried not to make a joke, Kennedy. He's just going way too hard. Like, the amount of effort this takes is unreal. Good God, man. Number 4, 2K. Moneybag LIC6
from deep.
Splash.
Is that for the game?
That was for game. Yeah, look at that. 2.5 seconds left. 66 to 69. All he did was tie it up.
The dude with the red hair fucked up right there.
Supposed to switch on that dude looking like Sheed in the 05 finals.
Kind of got crossed.
Leaving Ori open. Number 3, Madden, our very own Roshocker, who streamed last night. Great stream, by the way, if you checked that out. I know I did. And he's just taking it to the house. And look at that. He can't even believe it. Uh-oh.
Is that Aaron Jones?
Touchdown. Look at that. He just leaves. He left. I don't know where he went. He came back. There he is. Look at that. Hype. I want this guy to get so many subscribers, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Number 2, MLB The Show. Undercover Cheetah. Thanks for sending in this clip, by the way. We really appreciate it. He walked the first batter. This is a Mike strategy right here.
I know that very well.
Walk the bases loaded. Don't. Oh, that was some cheese. No. Okay, thank God. All right, we're watching this still, and I'm waiting for it. Boom. Walk off.
Absolute no doubter.
In the NLCS, too, of all things. Like Blueface said, he's finna get disrespectful. Number 1.
You gotta replay that one.
Yeah, let's replay that. That should be number 1, but let's do number 2 once again, man. He's flexing on him. And look at that celebration. National League champion Colorado Rockies. You're never gonna see that in real life. Yeah, let's check that out again.
Just a hit, right?
So by the way, terrible 3-2 pitch. Terrible 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2, you gotta give it something.
That was a chase one, but it was obvious enough that it was a ball.
And then Drew Waters up to the plate.
Boom!
Bam! Smacks it.
Hey-oh, Soldier Boy up in this hoe. That was just a foul ball, too.
Yeah.
Got hype over it.
And then
ooh! He was early, too. Just the fastball low.
Yep.
It was
he didn't learn from his first mistake.
He has like a 95. Kenny asked, what is cheese? So it's pasteurized milk that they condensed for a long period of time, sometimes in a rind, other times they use mold. It just depends on what it is. Comes in many varieties, very popular. Number 1, PGA 2K21. Par 4, by the way, across a river through a... Is this a real course in real life, Sawyer, or is this like a made-up one?
I am not too sure. I didn't get a good look at the course. But okay. I know in the game you can create courses and like play real courses.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Whatever
with
it
the
is.
Snowy mountains in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is beautiful, man.
Dude, it's unbelievable. It's a par 4. And he just destroys the drive.
I hate... Oh, no. Wow. Get out. I never thought I could get hype about golf. But.
I wanted to give the MLB The Show clip number 1, but after finding this...
Yep. Look at that. And his name is so fun to say. Grito el Bandito.
And I got hype when I make it on like one hole when I was playing putt-putt golf.
Grito el Bandito.
Fire name.
So I could not.
Dude, I was the same way out. There was this challenge one time, and you got up the hill. There was like a really narrow space, and you had to get in the hole, and like you would win a free game. And I got it one time. Me and my boy were so hyped, but he was hyped because he thought free game meant like we got like a free PS3 game. And then we realized it was just a game for the next time we came back. He was really like sad.
You get a free video game?
Can it be San Andreas? Yeah, he's like, can we get 2K? I'm like, we can come back in like a couple weeks from now. Oh. That wraps up the top 10. Let's wrap it up on right there. Boom. What a great top 10, man.
Yeah, that was a great
remember,
top 10.
if you're watching, we already got some great clips sent in. I think, what was it? 6 of our clips today were send-ins. So that was awesome. Seriously, like keep sending your clips in, man. I love seeing that. And if you got one, DM us at EpEcenter WSN. That's how we've been getting a lot of them. But send it to Sawyer at woodwardsports.com. His name's Sawyer. He's at Woodward Sports, not the website. He's here. So it's pretty easy to remember. And then if you have Adam's email, Adam at Woodward Sports, just send him a picture of a goat. Just do it.
Or a cow.
Yeah, or a cow. You are a cow.
You are a cow.
You are a cow.
You will appreciate that.
Yes. And when we come back, boys, I'm telling you, Battlefield Portal is the most excited I've been about a war video game in years. Like probably since MW2 came or MW3 came out, or maybe Black Ops 2. Like
so hyped for this game.
Hands down, hands down.
Change FPSs, I think.
Yeah. When we come back here, Woodward Sports.
Bridge Street Exchange, downtown Fenton. I'm trying to find me a shirt. Ooh, look at these swimming shorts. What are you doing over there, Stick?
I'm trying to find me a drink. Ooh, look at these bonfire bitters.
Ready for summer.
Let's go. Morning, Art. Morning, D-Mac.
Welcome back to EpEcenter, man. And Lions Rumble 81 just left like a dope comment on YouTube. Could you pull that up, Sawyer? I gotta see that, man.
Social is not.
VMix Social's broken. Dang it, VMix.
I madly grind. Mikey TikTok. You don't stop. Respect.
Man, thank you. Like that means a lot to all of us. Like we're in here grinding. Like shout out to that dude, man. Like for real, for real. Shout out to everybody watching too. We got people Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all that.
We see Art. Keep grinding, Michael.
Yup, my man Art in here too. Keep grinding, Michael. My man Art Smith. Catch him on Baligian and also Art of Combat Pod if you're big into UFC. He just did an episode with Juicy, and it's must watch. Those guys know a lot about fighting. And boys, oh my gosh, Battlefield Portal. Yo, this isn't a real feature, man. So they dropped this trailer today, and you're like, okay, what's going on, right? And here's the trailer. So Battlefield Portal is going to be basically like a create your own anything, right? So you can create complex and custom game modes from Battlefield 2042, Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3. And it's not just like you have like a unit from like 1942 fight a unit from like 2042, right? Mm-hmm. I'm talking like you can do like knives versus defibrillators. You can do drones versus tanks. Like in the Battlefield 3 map, you can have like just M1 Garands versus like, you know, like laser pistols, whatever you want, you can make. And it's incredible. Look at the graphics for Soul. Look what you're gonna be able to do. I know this is obviously CGI, but like look at the setups. So we got a lot of classic maps. Battle for the Bulge from 1942. El Alamein from Battlefield 1942.
Oh, I know it's like Grenade from Bad Company 2.
Yep.
A little signal.
Erika Harbor from Battlefield 2 Bad Company. Valparaiso from Bad Company 2. Caspian Border from 3. Nosar Canals from 3. 40 plus weapons from 3 theaters of war. The M1 Garand, the Panzerschreck, the G3, the M416, and more. And then Battlefield 2042 all-out warfare arsenal. Like, Jesus, man. And then 30 plus gadgets from 3 theaters of war. Reconnaissance items such as the MAV and the radio bacon, alongside the defibrillator and the EOD bot. I said EOD. That's what happens when you're reading. I got my Ron Burgundy moment right there. The EOD.
Dude, this looks so sick.
It's so sick. And then not only that, classic factions let you mix and match between 7 different armies from the classic titles, plus Battlefield 2042 specialists. Armies such as 1942's UK, US, and Germany, as well as Bad Company 2's US and Russia, will feature exclusively in Battlefield Portal. And then soldier archetypes like Battlefield Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon roles. That's just for example. Yeah. Like, look at this trailer. I know I've been reading it, and we got to give you all the information, but wow.
Dude, the thing that I thought was the coolest in the whole trailer, because I watched their presentation today, they showcased a mode. It was a 21-person lobby. It was 20 people. I don't know if you guys played Battlefield 4, but you know the little robots where you could fix stuff and shock people?
Yeah.
It was 20 robots versus 1 Abrams tank. That was the whole game mode.
Who won is a question.
They didn't show the whole thing, but there was like all these little robots.
I got my money on the little tank.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, if you circle that thing, you can roast them.
Yeah.
And then they showcased one. It was 4 like Spec Ops soldiers versus 50 German soldiers from World War II.
That is so sick.
Yeah, and they did German soldiers with knives versus normal soldiers with defibrillators that you use to revive people.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like, it's just an open play box out there.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited.
This is... Call of Duty is no longer a game to me. Like,
yeah, Call of Duty got to step up the game.
Except for zombies.
Yeah.
The new zombies map is back.
But guess what? You can't...
It is OG zombies.
You can't play from... You can't play from all the zombies. You can't play on all the maps from all the zombies. You can't pick which zombies go up against which. You can't pretend to be a zombie.
I could just imagine like an army of like M1 Garands against like 2042 LMGs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like, it's not gonna be good.
That's the thing. They're saying they're giving the keys to the players, so you can like, it's not a map creator, but it's like a game mode creator.
Yeah.
So you can just go to town. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like, you guys ever done that thing in like 2K or whatever, where you like get a roster of 40s and then you like get the all stars, or like when they had the European teams in there, just slaughter them. Dude, that's gonna be so fun. Like, it's you like with just like a gigantic machine gun versus like 100 people with knives.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, it's like playing Madden 08 when they had all the European NFL teams in there and they were all 50 overall. And then I would just pick the Colts with Peyton Manning and just throw all day. It was amazing.
Anthony LaFata, he said it best. This game is a turducken. It's got everything in it. It's a turkey and a duck and a chicken all together. It really is. Like, this is a big thing for gaming. Like, if this does well and there's not a lot of bugs and all that, we're gonna be killing it. What's up, Tammy? I see you in the chat.
Servers.
Wow.
That's what I'm so excited for too. 64 on 64 in Battlefield. It's gonna be like, not like real war, obviously, but it's gonna be huge, like full scale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The destruction's gonna be awesome.
He doesn't think it's a good thing.
Oh, Anthony,
yeah.
Please explain.
Yeah, we need to know now because we're all like hype about it.
But this is like a separate mode. Like you don't have to do this.
No.
Yeah. So it's just like something for fun on the side.
Yeah.
This game reminds me of the mod mode for Smash Bros.
Okay.
And it's like COD custom games essentially, but way deeper and way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I could see it being like terrible in some instances, but I could also see it being really fun.
Dude, Cops and Robbers or Mike Myers and Portal, like old MW2 days, but with all these different crazy classes, that's going to be so sick. Cops and Robbers with tanks.
Cops and Robbers like a full-scale map.
Yeah, Cops and Robbers with tanks and jets. Let's go.
Yo, that's going to be sweet.
And all the sniper map. Have all the snipers from all the games.
The maps, too, are so awesome in that game, too.
Yeah. I wish they brought back some Battlefield 4 maps, like, what was it? Gun Locker? Where you're like in the jail. That one was great.
I don't remember that one.
Oh
yeah,
it's like
I remember Battlefield 4 had
one.
like the big city.
Yep. Shanghai.
Yep.
And there was the nighttime city too. Oh my goodness, it was great.
So many great maps in that game.
Yeah, take an ATV in the elevator and take it up to the top, and then just drive it off with C4 and then blow it up. Try and get jets. So much you can do, bro.
Big promise, boys.
I'm so excited.
It's hard not to be excited.
Yeah, I think this is shaping up to be the best Battlefield they've ever released, and that's saying a lot because there's been some great Battlefields.
There has been. Yeah. And you know what always feels like a battlefield?
Love.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're on the same wavelength right there.
Yep. Move.
Such a tough segue to a serious subject.
Jesus Christ! How do they do it on the other shows? So let's reset all this. Their competitor, Activision, is being sued by California, Activision Blizzard, for frat boy culture and sexual harassment. And now, this is a serious topic. We're normally a lighter show, but we got to cover it because, gaming's a predominantly male industry, right? And if this is happening to women, like, it sucks, and we got to report on it, So they're saying that at Blizzard, females were subjected to unequal pay, sexual harassment. Male employees would drink a bunch of alcohol just walking through the office and then be really inappropriate towards female employees. And then the male employees would not only come in and drink, they'd come in hungover, play video games, and make all the female coworkers do like a bunch of busy work or all their work while they weren't doing anything. And like, we just got to discuss this. Like, first of all, Sawyer, I know you were in a frat for all 4 years of college.
Yeah, I was.
So you were in a frat. Like, what do you think about, like, when they say frat boy culture? Like, I don't understand that, really. I think it's kind of, like, bad towards frats that are actually, like, good. And, like, yours. Like, yours seems like a pretty good frat.
Yeah, I feel like the frat boy culture thing is kind of, like, what a lot of people think of when they think of a fraternity. Yeah. It's just, like, getting hammered all the time and partying it up. Yeah. And just kind of, like, not caring about anybody else except for yourself. But, I mean, there's no room for, like, sexual harassment or sexual assault in a fraternity or, like, in a workplace too. And that was one thing, like, my fraternity took pretty serious. We had to remove some people who had problems like that. So that's something that, like, I don't stand for. I know our fraternity doesn't stand for it. And especially to see it in, like, a professional gaming industry and like 2 huge studios and Activision and Blizzard having this issue, that is not good. And Blizzard's already been under fire for a bunch of other stuff, but I mean, you can't have that happen, and that's just kind of horrible to see, and it kind of made me sad. But
yeah, and it just sucks with the connotation too that comes with, like, the frat boy culture and all that. But
I doubt it's, like, everybody, so they should, like, fire just everyone who was involved.
Yeah, honestly.
Apparently, Blizzard did come out with, like, a statement, and they just kind of said that California was rushing to conclusions and all that. But let's see how the investigation pans out. We'll obviously keep you guys updated. And, like, seriously, man, like, gaming is a male-dominated industry, and I would love to see, like, more women get into it. Like, it's cool because, like, you got women's basketball, men's basketball. You don't see a lot of women in esports yet or gaming, and a lot of it is because of that.
Yeah, and
because weirdos, like.
Yeah, and it's sad that, like, maybe this is gonna push, like, somebody who wants to go into gaming and is a girl away because, like, oh, I don't want to get treated like that because gaming's a boys' club, but it really isn't.
And gaming has been targeted towards men, like, from a marketing standpoint, since, like, the 80s, right? Like, I watched this whole flip. It used to be family games, and now it's like they marketed towards boys because it was just more popular or more lucrative. But, like, if I'm a woman, I'm like, man, screw that, because you even see female streamers have issues where they're like, look, you guys are never gonna, like, this girl I saw, she was like, you guys are never going to date me. Like, stop sending me money thinking I'm going to date you, or like sending me weird comments when you give me $5.
Yeah.
And like, she was saying it, and as she was saying it, you could hear her like trying to analyze the financial impact of it. So we got to get that out of there. We don't stand for that at EpEcenter.
Yeah,
bitches.
and like there's always been like from when I was growing up playing like Modern Warfare 2 and stuff. Anytime you're in game chat and somebody's voice remotely sounded like a girl, every guy's like, "Oh, you will go out with me?" Like, "Oh my God, there's a girl on here."
Yeah.
"Oh, I bet you're hot." It's like, can we all just play Call of Duty?
Dude,
please?
when I hear I hear a girl playing on like the other end, I'm like, "Oh my God, like we got one." Like, good.
Yeah, good for you.
Good for you. Like, sweet. I'm glad you're playing
It's
2K
fun.
and beating me by 20.
Yeah.
Equality.
Gaming's for everybody.
Yeah. And lastly, the COD recap. This is Call of Duty Stage 5 Week 3 Thursday recap, boys. And the segment's over. We ran out of time.
Title's too long. Segment's
Title's
over.
too long.
Segment's
Segment's over.
Yep.
Kick
there
it
we
to
go.
the streamer.
Back when we come out from break.
Show just got canceled. Yeah, no, but the New York Subliners faced off against Paris Legion, and we can pull that up. New York bounced back from a 100-point loss in Hardpoint in the fourth game. They got clobbered, and they went 3-1 in control, and then 250 to 124 in Hardpoint. And it was kind of like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They finally pulled it out 6-1 in Search and Destroy, and we got a sweet clutch from our boy Hydra to win it 6-1 in the last game and
Comes
wrap up
down
the
to
series.
Aqua. Will Max seal their fate, or will it be Aqua coming up clutch to
he
send
got
us
that
to an
good
extra
kill.
round to play? It's on to Hydra, and it will
just
be
so
a
sneaky.
W.
Just got right behind
Put it
him.
in the books, the
Yeah.
Subliners.
Incredible, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Aqua,
I mean, it is, the battle of the mediocre teams.
it is.
They're not going to be Optic or
Yeah.
Empire.
As DMAC once said, it was watching like a pillow fight. that's what he used to call like when Stevie Eisenman would get into fights, pillow fights. And so, and then my boys, Chicago Optic. I'm sad to say, they won 3-0 and they're still perfect in Stage 5. I'm so happy. And I wrote it on the prep we were prepping during the last game, and I wrote, Optic wins 3-0, calling it already. And I left it on there. 250 to 207, 6-4, and then 3-2. And just a great performance all around. Let's check that out.
Formal with one. Now it's Scump's opportunity. That's going to be 2 straight. Merely
Love that
make it
match.
3.
Like
There
that.
goes
Yeah.
Paul, and there goes Afro.
Dude, Scump has
7
come
seconds.
alive
What
in
it's
this
going to need to
last
be a
stage.
buzzer beater
Really?
type of
Dude, he's
play
playing
for the
so good
Ravens.
right now.
Would you
They
say Scump
will
is the
make
best
their
player
way
in the
on to
whole
be
tournament?
to stop the clock at 3.1
Either him or
seconds.
what,
But you
Crimson?
look at the life
Crimson
count.
or
You look
RCD.
at where this one
RCD is
sits,
dirty.
and you have to imagine it's going to go
Dive
the way of the
doesn't matter.
boys in
Dude, but I
green.
mean, when Scump's on, Scump is on.
Yeah.
And there's no touching
When
him
Scump's
he's
on,
going,
he
man.
is the best, but,
Yeah.
when everyone's on, they're the best.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of like any sport. You go into slumps and
Yeah.
you struggle, but I mean, his fall off is not like as bad as some other players. But when he's on, nobody can touch him. It's crazy.
Yeah. That wraps it up. And when we come back, we have this new segment. It's called Shooting the Shit. Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
Ahlan wa sahlan. Kifak, Adam.
I didn't mute myself. Kifek.
Alhamdulillah, you gotta tell me how you. I asked how are you. You said how are you. Welcome back to EpEcenter, and this is a new segment. We're just gonna kind of talk with each other for a little bit, boys. Have a good conversation. And Eunice WorldStar posted this actually. Eunice sent it to me, and it said, "What, made you fall in love with gaming?"
Yeah, what game made you fall in love with video games? Because everyone has that one game.
Okay, so what was it for you, Eunice?
Mine had to be Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
It was either that or San Andreas, because that was the first GTA I ever played, and GTA is one of my favorite franchises.
Yep.
So either San Andreas or Modern Warfare 2 for me.
Yeah.
I would say Modern Warfare 2 for me because my cousin and I used to play a bunch of maps. Like me and Ray would just run up we did all the Spec Ops stuff. We did all the multiplayer stuff. And then when my friend Sergio would come over, we'd play that. But I always also think of like and it was like I had like a deep personal connection with Terminal as a map. I don't know why. I always wanted to play on Terminal.
Terminal.
It's one of the best Call of Duty maps ever made.
Ever.
Has to be.
Terminal is one of those maps where I know it like mapped out already in my head.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been like 10 years.
If we blindfolded you, you could run through it. No problem.
Literally, I could probably.
Yeah. And also NBA 2K5 because it was one of my first games ever, and I just loved how they had like
Was that the Ben Wallace on the cover?
Yeah. I just loved they had this like custom intro to it, and it was like about basketball. It was like a rap about basketball, like our boy Kool-Aid does. It was like, I'm like the glove in his prom taking the ball from. It was so hype, and just the way they edited it was so dope. And I always think of that as like the thing for me. What about you, Sawyer?
For me, I got two. I can't really decide. It's either Call of Duty World at War, just solely because of zombies.
Yeah.
That just really got me into it. Or 2005 Battlefront 2.
I forgot to mention that
with
game.
my cousins.
Yeah,
doing
that
space
was up there
battles,
for me.
Heroes vs Villains at Mos Eisley Cantina. I mean, come on, you cannot beat that. That is the best. Man.
I played that game religiously, but the issue with me was I didn't know what overwrite meant, and I thought that was a bad thing, so I never saved any of my progress.
Dude, on the PS2 when I was like 5 years old, I didn't have a memory card, so every game I started, I just had to restart.
Oh my god!
So you're just playing the same level over and over. Nice.
No wonder Eunice was so good at Terminal. He had to play it every time.
No, that was PS2.
I know. Over and over.
But I did play the intro to Vice City probably 400 times in my life.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. That was literally him.
Yeah.
I know
he just kept saying it too every time he goes to boot up the game because he has to start at the beginning.
I know the intro scene literally like memorized. Tommy for City. Oh.
Oh,
dude,
it's bad for business.
Anthony LaFata said Spider-Man on PS1 got him hooked.
Ooh. Spider-Man on PS2 got me
Those
hooked.
old Spider-Man games are so much fun.
Even the new Spider-Man game's awesome.
Yeah, I still haven't played that. I need to.
Dude, you have to.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
I've
The
heard
Miles
it's like
Morales one is
Spider-Man,
really good.
Batman.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Isn't it like the Batman Arkham games, but Spider-Man?
Yes.
Essentially, yeah.
And
I'd love that.
it's beautiful, and it's so playable, and like you'll just be swinging, and some random stuff will happen, and all the different buttons. It's simplistic, but it takes skill. I like it a lot.
And the swinging is so satisfying.
The swinging is awesome.
Is it comparable to the flying in Batman, or is it better?
It's better.
Better?
I'd say the swinging is way better.
I'd say it's closer to like Just Cause, if you ever played that game.
I've not.
Oh, Just Cause. I love Just Cause, but I hated it.
Yeah.
Eclectic Music Services said all wrong answers.
Crash Bandicoot.
How dare you ruin my childhood, Eclectic Music
Anthony
Services.
said Spider-Man 2 for PS2 is where they got the idea of the Arkham games.
Oh.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Because it does have the same kind of combat as Arkham. But Arkham is what made it like really popular.
Yeah.
Mikey said he has like a love-hate relationship with Just Cause. Do you have a love-hate relationship with any games? Like, when you love it when you play it, but you also hate it at the same time?
I'd have to say Fortnite probably, because I still sometimes hop on it.
Okay.
And I just play like a couple games, they're fun, and I just like hate my life after. I'm like, why am I fucking playing Fortnite?
Yeah. Why am I playing?
I can't believe like we're saying like the games that made us fall in love was like World at War, you know, San Andreas, Modern Warfare 2. The kids nowadays are gonna be saying like Fortnite.
Yeah.
So disrespectful.
Warzone. I
Dude,
mean,
I will
Warzone's fine,
say a game that like reignited. Because like, I haven't fallen out of love with gaming, but a game that just like maybe just get back into it even harder was Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
That one sucked me in so hard. Just like
pause.
So good.
Mike, I think you're the only one thinking like that.
I know. I'm gonna give a second to figure out what I just said.
Lage78 said Super Mario 3 when I was young, fell in love with Bioshock.
Yeah.
I know Eclectic Music Services love Bioshock.
To this day, I still never beat Toy Story or Lion King because they're movies, you silly.
Dude, it was an old Toy Story skateboarding game on my GameCube. It was the most fun. I don't know if anybody in chat knows what game I'm talking about, but each different skate park was like a different setup of Andy's bedroom, or like you're in the kitchen or the living room, and you would use like toys and stuff as your ramps. It was like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but Toy Story on the GameCube. It was so sick.
That's
or
sick.
on the Game Boy.
I used to play this Over the Hedge game on PS2. You know that movie?
Dude,
that movie was hype.
That movie was so funny.
That game was so fun.
Yep.
The turtle.
Yeah.
Kennedy said Rampage on PS1.
Oh, did you guys
Eclectic
ever play...
said Crash Bandicoot. That was a good choice.
Did you guys ever play Godzilla War of Monsters?
No.
No, I haven't.
On the GameCube, it's like an arena fighter,
Yep.
and it literally, you pick Godzilla or another monster, and it just drops you in a city, and you can like pick up buildings and throw them.
Yeah.
You can pick up the other monsters and throw them, and everybody has specials. It was so much fun.
There was this SpongeBob like PC computer game I found when I was younger that I played like crazy too, and there was also this. It was the Wild Kratts, I think, or something. One of those games. Not Wild Kratts. I'm thinking of. It was one of the older Nick games where they were about like wilderness and stuff. That was good, and we just gotta plug our boy Ryan's reactions too, real quick. We actually got to meet him in person, and he was like, "You're the only one who looked different than I thought would in person." And I'm like, "What does that mean? I'm kind of hurt right now. I'm a sensitive guy." He's like, "I thought you would have a beard." I'm like, "I did too." And but he goes, "You got nothing." I'm like, "I know. Stop rubbing this in." But he's a dope dude, and he made a Discord server called WSN Off Hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
do we have a link for that? So if Art has a link to that, maybe post in the chat.
Yeah, honestly, if anybody in that Discord server is in chat, you can throw it, or I can throw it up.
Yep.
Somewhere when I get home.
We'll throw it up on IG too.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be on the social.
Just remember, WSN After Hours, actually Off Hours.
After Hours, not copyright with the weekend.
Sometimes in a duration after a time period. All right, and lastly, boys, you know it's the end of the night. Who's the streamer tonight, Sawyer?
Tonight we're kicking it over to Gold Glove.
Ooh, Gold?
Is he playing MLB The Show?
He's playing Fortnite.
You assume
How
correctly.
did I guess?
Yeah.
Wow.
But he's playing a good game right now. He's pitching, so he's up 1-0. So there's some quality content coming up here.
Yeah.
He's a great MLB The Show player, great streamer, great friend of the brand.
Yeah.
I hope you guys can go check him out.
Yeah.
So
I was talking to
it'll
him
be good.
yesterday, dude. Great guy.
Yeah. Tell him I said hello next time you talk to him.
Well, you were on the phone with him too, so. Good job, Sawyer, being social with our streamers. No, but anyway, as usual, my name is Mikey, and oh shoot, I almost forgot. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have the man, the myth, the legend, Justin Slanik. Will be hosting tomorrow. Yeah,
yes, sir.
He is more hyped than I am to have the show. Like seriously, he's like, I've been waiting for this one in a Lizzo voice too. That was the weirdest part.
He's already done his prep, and all it says is George R.R. Martin.
There's a George R.R. Martin rant for 30 minutes.
He
Oh,
said,
man.
Sawyer, don't even make any graphics or anything. All you need is Cam 4 zoomed in on my face, and you can just go home. I'll shut the stream down after. That's all we're doing tomorrow. I did hear, though, on a serious note, he's bringing a special guest on.
Yep.
He's doing something sweet this weekend,
Yeah,
so I'm
big-
really excited.
Big charity stuff. We won't spoil anything else. Justin, please tune in for Justin tomorrow at 10 p.m. And next week, we got a big announcement. And all I'm saying, earlier and longer. That's all I'm saying about the show. Earlier and longer.
What is that?
I know the show. It's like the show will be earlier and longer. Oh no, did I give it away? Yeah, we got a teaser. We'll be teasing it throughout the week, and actually we'll be announcing it next week, hopefully.
Yep.
We got a lot. All right. So as usual, for me, Mikey right here, for Sawyer in the producer booth, for Eunice in the audio booth. Thanks for tuning into the EpEcenter. Have a great night.
Peace.
Peace.